Slip stitch crochet method. Prepare yarn and crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around your fingers. The end of the line is wound into a loop, with the tail on top. There are two ways to hold a crochet hook. One is like holding a fruit knife and the other is like holding a writing pen. The first step is to start the needle. Pass the hook from bottom to top through the loop. Crochet hook winding. Then hook back. Grab the tail of the yarn and pull it tight. Then adjust the loop on the crochet hook to the appropriate size. The coil can move freely on the crochet hook. This way we have completed the stitching. Step R. Crochet lock stitch. Crochet hook winding. Then hook back. This completes a lock stitch. Repeat this action to knit more chain stitches. What should I say? What should I do? Already come back to here. You can reach the length you need. After the lock needle is hooked, make a mark on the last lock stitch. Step 3. Add a lock stitch as the starting stitch. Wrap the line around and hook it back. Complete a lock stitch. Step 4. Start crocheting slip stitch. Crochet through the marked chain stitch. Wrap the line around and hook it back. There are two loops on the hook. Hook the first loop through the second loop. This completes a slip stitch. Hook the next one. Pass the thread through the lock needle and wrap it around and hook it back. The first coil passes through the second coil and hooks out. Complete the second slip stitch. Keep repeating this action. Repeat until all the lock stitches are done. When you knit the first chain stitch, you have completed the first row of slip stitches. Each stitch has a V-shaped stitch. Make a mark on the last stitch. Start crocheting from the second row and cross the needle from the left side. At the beginning of each row, add a lock stitch as the starting stitch. Wrap the line around and hook it back. Complete a lock stitch. Start crocheting the second row of slip stitches. Hook the hook through the left side of the needle. Wrap the line around and hook it back. The first coil passes through the second coil and hooks out. Continue to the next stitch. After finishing this row, repeat the same method for the next row. Repeat back and forth until you get the desired size. After knitting, leave a 5 mm tail of yarn. Then cut the yarn. Then hook the tail of the yarn out of the loop of the crochet hook. Pull the tail of the yarn to tighten the loop. Use a sewing needle to hide the two tails of the yarn. Thread the yarn through the needle eye. The needle carries the yarn through several stitches. After hiding, cut off the excess yarn. The other tail is hidden in the same way. In this way, we have completed a piece of fabric with a slip stitch crocheted edge.